So you turn on the TV, and what do you hear? You can now be the next winner of The Voice. Or this is your opportunity of becoming the next American Idol. Or for my Hispanic family watching, y ahora tú tienes la oportunidad de ser el próximo ganador de La Voz. Anyone? I've heard them all. And you know what's funny? They're all correct. Any person who has a decent voice with enough belief in their craft could win any one of these singing competitions. What's going on, everybody? My name is Manny Cabo. And not only did I have the pleasure and honor of being on season 9 of The Voice, but I also just left season 1 of La Voz. And I gotta tell you, it was an incredible journey. So you're probably wondering, well, how did I get to be on 2 major singing competitions in 2 different languages? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you what I feel are the 7 most important guidelines to having a successful auditioning process. So stick around, I've got a fun one for you. And remember guys, if you're loving the videos, then please hit the red subscribe button and help me build the brand. And also don't forget to click the little bell notification just to the right that lets you know when I've uploaded a brand new video. As always, thanks for the support. Hey guys, welcome back. Before I begin, I want to remind you guys to please engage with me. Leave any comments below of things that you liked about the video, disliked about the video, any other topics that you'd like to hear me talk about in future episodes. And also, if you have tips of your own that have yielded successes for you, then please share them below in the comments. I'd love to talk about them. And of course, I'd like to help as many musicians as I possibly can through these videos. And you can help me. So without further ado, let's talk about tip number 1, and probably the most important one: be yourself. So what do I mean, be yourself? It's actually very, very simple. Nobody wants to hear the next Lady Gaga or the next Adele or the next David Coverdale or the next whoever. Be yourself. First of all, you have your own unique style. Make sure you maximize that. Cultivate your voice. Master your own skills so you could become the next figure out there in the music world. Plus, it gets tiring trying to pretend to be somebody else, and especially in this industry, you have professionals that have been doing this for years, especially for casting reasons. They can smell bullshit a mile away. And you don't want to have to wake up the next day, pretending to do this, and I have to be like this person, or I have to execute my vocal style to be as powerful as so-and-so. Just be yourself. Tip number 2, pick a song in your style or in your preferred genre. So what does that mean? I'm a pop rock guy. Okay, I love bands like Three Doors Down and Daughtry and Whitesnake and anything and everything that has to do with rock. So I'm going to pick songs in that particular style because A, I'm very comfortable with them, and also I want to be classified as that style artist. I'm not going to jump outside my genre and do something like an R&B song or a country song. A, I don't represent those genres well, I'm not comfortable singing them, and I don't want to give people false identity. Tip number 3, be original. So what does that mean? Well, if you decide on a song and you think the song is overdone, well, chances are it's probably overdone. So pick something that's not as popular, but still relevant that people can identify with. Now, what do I mean by relevant? You're doing a song, okay, that's somewhat popular, but you're doing it in your own style. Let's face it, as I mentioned earlier, nobody wants to hear the next Adele doing Adele. They want to hear you doing Adele. They want to hear your interpretation of doing Adele, or whoever it is that you decide. Be original. Tip number 4, picking confident songs. You always want to pick a song that you are extremely confident with, that you know the lyrics upside down, inside out, sideways, that you have rehearsed in your own style and own genre the best way you possibly can. So if you have to sing it on the spot, you have no reservations whatsoever and you can execute it 100% every single time, sick or not sick. Tip number 5, always, and I mean always, dress to impress. You have to look, feel, eat, sleep, rock star. This is your chance to shine. Why would you ever take any chances? Now let's say you land this blind audition. Start thinking of outfits that you think make you look like a rock star, that best represent you and who you are, that you're going to impress the audience. That should be mentality when you're on the show. There's so many elements aside from your singing talent that will help you progress to the next phase of the auditioning process, and dressing to impress is undoubtedly one of them. Tip number 6, master your material. This one's pretty obvious, guys. You don't want to go into a competition where you're probably going to be competing against 40,000 other contestants that want the same job you do, which is to get on the show, by half-assing anything. Make sure you vocalize. Make sure you learn your lyrics inside out, upside down, and be able to execute them flawlessly. Because in all honesty, it's impossible to make a song your own if you don't know the lyrics. How can you worry about the performance of it if you're still too busy trying to learn all the literature? It's impossible, guys. So do yourselves a favor, make sure that you have great work ethic and master all of your material, your voice, your lyrics, and anything that has to do with your performances. And the last tip, number 7, guys, I know it's a competition. I know there's a lot of pressure, but it doesn't have to be that way. I want you guys to really have fun, okay? Because at the end of the day, music should be fun. Sure, it's work, but when you're performing, all the work was done by that point leading up to the performance. Have a blast. Because guess what? If your body is tense, your voice, hear me out, your voice will also mirror the tension. So anything that you can do to alleviate stress, make sure you do it and have fun. Because when you have fun, you have success. Hope you guys dug the video. Once again, please leave your comments or any suggestions. If you like the video, if you dislike the video, and please, if you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next video. Much love and peace, and always live to inspire. Take care.